Here are 3 time-saving tips for annual annuity reviews and how FIA CRM helps save you time by keeping everything organized. What's up, everyone? It's William Wade back with another episode here of FIA Friday. I'm really excited about this one. We've had a lot of great feedback from the advisors that we work with, and I'm going to be talking today about 3 time-saving tips for annual annuity reviews and how our CRM can help keep you organized and keep everything simple and straightforward for you. The first tip that I want to talk about is annual annuity reviews for cash growth focused annuities. This is split up into 2 different categories. There's MYGAs and there's fixed indexed annuities. So first, I'm going to talk about MYGAs. These ones are pretty simple and straightforward, right? You purchase this, you put in $100,000, and the insurance company says, I'm going to give you $5,000 of accumulated interest each and every year for the next 5 years. But many of these products have liquidity options available. It might be interest liquidity, it might be 5% liquidity, could be 10% liquidity. So this is a good time to meet with the client and see, do we want to take out a little bit of interest this year, or is it something where we just want to let this keep compounding? People's goals and lives change over a given year, so always good to have a quick conversation with them about that, as well as remind them how the product works. The second piece being fixed indexed annuities. Since we're mainly using insurance companies for guarantees, we know our worst case scenario, if the S&P was down 30% for that given year, the client is just getting a 0, which is an awesome opportunity to tell them, yep, the market was down 30%, but you just got a 0. If the market was up, then they're going to be getting the upside of the S&P 500 available through their given cap participation rate, likely somewhere in that 5 to 8% range for products that were sold in the last couple of years here. A quick reminder to clients of how the product works, and again, seeing if they need some liquidity out of their existing annuity. They might have 10% free liquidity. Most products on the FIA side have that. A good quick opportunity to meet with the client and discuss how their product performed and see if they need any liquidity out of there. Now, the second annual review is lifetime income annuities. These are a little bit time sensitive because many of the insurance companies still require you to start lifetime income on your policy anniversary. If March 20th is your policy anniversary, they're going to give you maybe a 21-day window to send in that paperwork and say, yes, I'd like to start lifetime income. Since we're using these lifetime income products for their guarantees, not going to see a ton of cash growth on there, but we are going to see that income account ratchet up significantly each year of deferral based on a roll-up rate. Maybe there was an upfront bonus on the product, but it's a good opportunity to meet with your client, discuss how the product works, how their income account grew, and see if they do need income. Now, I know a lot of you are out there doing full financial planning. You kind of have an idea when the client purchases the product of, okay, we're going to start lifetime income in 3 years. This might be the first policy anniversary, so not a ton to do there, but a good quick opportunity to recap how the existing product works and what the future goals are for the money. But if they do want to start lifetime income, again, there's plenty of carriers where that's maybe a 21 or a 30-day window. So we do want to make sure that we're catching them during that time frame. The third piece that I would like to discuss is when policies are coming out of surrender. This might be more to the cash growth focused products, our MYGAs and our fixed indexed annuities for cash growth. But this is an awesome opportunity to then move that money to a new product that's going to likely give them higher rates than what the existing product is going to provide them in the future. The reason for that is insurance companies, once the product is out of surrender, they have to be very short term with that, since at any point the client can call and say, hey, I want my $118,000 as a lump sum. So the bonds that are backing this aren't going to yield nearly as much as they were during the surrender schedule, since insurance companies have to keep this money fully liquid. So it's a great opportunity to review clients' goals with the money and find out, okay, what are our goals? We're still focused on accumulating the money. Let's take a look at current rates for MYGAs, for fixed indexed annuities, for cash growth, and compare that to what the existing product is offering. Lots of times we're going to find out that there's a new product out there that's going to either guarantee them higher rates through a MYGA or give them the opportunity for more cash growth potential through a fixed indexed annuity. Now, where does our CRM come into this? It's really awesome opportunity to work with FIA and utilize our CRM, because on the first day of each month, I get a report, Brian gets a report, Hank gets a report, Matt, Brent, we all get reports of the advisors that we work with and their policies that are coming up on an anniversary. So on April 1st, I'm going to get an email with all of the policies that have a May 1st through the end of May anniversary, so that we can give you all 30 to 60 days advance notice of those policies that are coming up for an anniversary. It gives you plenty of time to get that meeting on the calendar. You'll have the client's name, what their policy number is, the product that they own. And so it's a great option for being able to keep everything organized. And we're going to give you the details so that we can save you a little bit of time on the front end, so that all you have to do is have the meeting on the back end. If you have any questions on this or want to discuss in more detail, pop on our calendars and we would be happy to discuss.